The Lone Ranger. Sometimes his work is easy. Other times, he finds himself surrounded, has clear room. At other times, all it takes is one shot. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And as you can see by that intro, today is going to be Western themed for Independence Day +1. So, actually, this is a two-part little thingy I was throwing together for fun. It's more of a roleplay little build as opposed to like an actual functional thing. Even though I will say Hawkmoon does feel really good. Um, just a few tweaks with some mods and such, and this actually would be a very viable PvE build. But it works a little. It works pretty well in PvE. It works pretty well in PvP. I just wanted to show you what I was running. So I had Hawkmoon because I was thinking I was going with the Wild West theme. Yeah, you might be asking why didn't I use the last word? Well, I thought that Hawkmoon fits the six-shooter feel more than the last word because Hawkmoon so think of it like two sides of the same idea. So like last word is like the gunslingers is actually the golden gun. Last word is actually the golden gun, but um whereas this one's a bit more precise. And so you have the precision aspect. So think about having both bottom tree and top tree golden gun at the same time, and that's kind of what my thought was. Hawkmoon also makes this really cool eagle sound, so when the caca shot, as I put it, but so you have this little bit of extra Americanness for Independence Day +1, and then I was trying to find a good shotgun secondary, something that looks kind of Outrider-ish, but also old. And like, yeah, I know this looks all like really futuristic and cool and stuff, but this is one of the only shotguns I could find that actually kind of looked like um, an old shotgun would, like an old double barrel, if you think of it that way. So I use Prophet of Doom. This is from the Garden of Salvation raid, by the way. Pretty fun little weapon. Um, and then this here is for those situations where where your enemy is just a little bit out of range, is just a little too far for your hand cannon to reach, and the Lone Ranger can still deal with them. So it's Corsar's Wrath from the Wrathborn Hunts, Season of the Hunt, the Cryptolith lure, and all that. I thought it looked really nice because it has this little wood finish, so you can make it look so it looks pretty. It looks like it fits the era, sort of like, more like a cyberpunk version of the Western era. So I thought that kind of fit. And of course, the shader I'm using is Horizon Blush. It's a nice little yellow, gold, and black wood. Every good ranger needs a steed. The Bronco Sparrow. This one's pretty old, from apparently Season of the Forge, but it's like the Tex Mechanica Sparrow, so it has a nice little wood finish, and it just looks pretty. It looks like it looks Texan. It looks like a horse. I don't know. It looks like it just fits, right? Also, even though my Hawkmoon has 100 handling, Lucky Pants for that extra quick draw speed. This is an old version of Lucky Pants, by the way. It's like year 3 or whatever, so I don't actually have any Armor 2.0 on this one. This fun fact, I pulled this out of my vault. But what this does, it allows you to instantly ready your hand cannon, and you can actually, if you're crazy, and like I was trying to do, I had two hand cannons. Nice. I had two hand cannons, one in the primary, one in the secondary slot, and I was trying to three tap people really quickly by switching between them, so going pop 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 by hot swapping like double slug. Huh, funny. The Warmind Vault's still here. So this here is what I'm talking about. Recoil is really hard. Hold on. So what I'm doing is you pull the trigger, you press switch weapons, and then while you're switching weapons, you tap the sprint button, because then that cancels the ADS animation. That cancels the swap and ADS animation. So if you get the timing right, you get this, and it's instant. Right? You can do this on any character, and you can do this. You can do this on any character. You can do this with any weapon. Like, for instance, if I put on Scout Rifle, it'll be a little slower, but so see how it's much faster? It's not instant, but it's much faster, right? So whereas the normal swap speed for that jury is like this, right? Whereas so it's instant. It's essentially instant. So what I was trying to do was, and so that's what I was talking about right there. But still, totally fits the feel of the gunslinger. And of course, I'm running top tree 6-shot. The gunslinger himself, marksman dodge. I thought it actually fit pretty well with Hawkmoon because what you do is you fire out your Kaka shot, and then you dodge, and so you instantly reload it. And it just felt really good in practice, actually. Like it looked cool and felt really good in practice. So like this build, I think overall, it's not really going to be like crazy meta DPS or like crazy meta ad clear, but it makes you feel really cool for a little bit, you know. And so that was kind of the purpose. So I wasn't running anything particular. My stats are pretty weird, but I think it's kind of cool that I have 7 in 4 of the in the 4 major stats, which is pretty cool. 4 major stats for Hunter anyway. I don't really care about discipline on a Hunter, but having a 53 second throwing knife cooldown is really nice. I hope you enjoy the gameplay clips. As I said, I did a little bit of PVE. I did some PVE. I did a good bit of PvP with this as well. So this does actually work in both. If you want to do um, like a role play thing. If you don't care about the shotgun or don't think it really fits, another way you can do this is another gunslinger type loadout. If you prefer, a better shotgun, Dire Promise and Duality also kind of fits. I always thought this weapon looked really nice and Western as well. I'm pretty sure it's also Tex Mechanica. I'm not sure, but um, no, it's just Season of the Hunt related. But I thought maybe it was Tex Mechanica, but still, it looks like it fits the bill for it. And then, of course, Dire Promise. I tried to pick a shader that made it look like a actual hand cannon as opposed to the default. The default's not bad, but I was thinking like, what does it look like after the Rangers used it for a few fights? All of my stuff came that I did today was with Hawkmoon and Prophet of Doom. That I hope you enjoy the clips, and if you are a Titan, I have a part 2 coming to Independence Day +1 on Titan, and the build for that one is going to be called, not to ruin anything, Superior Arsenal. There's going to be lots of freedom raining down on our enemies, so if you like that, be sure to stay tuned for that. You are not. Titan looks good.
Round 2. Dismantle mines, yes. Or die. You face final round. A mighty cabal challenges. An old friend
Friend is here. Judgment.
at cabal strategist.
Take out.